Okay, now I'm excited. I've got our little new Vitara in the workshop next to the beautiful county, and I'm just going to basically see if I can sort out this slipping clutch problem. I'm going to squirt some of this lovely Worth rust off onto the nut down there, which is obviously totally rusted because this has been on the beach, and see if we can get some more free play into that clutch. Okay, so just pulled off a wheel. This is what we're finding. Totally rusted to pieces. Caliper, rotor, all the suspension, strut, all the tie rod ends, the whole, I mean, it's just pretty, just what happens when you drive a car in salt water, which, we really should have been told about, but there we go. You live and you learn. Actually, funny enough, the chassis is actually still quite strong. So, we'll see how we get on. Doesn't really, wouldn't really matter, except that it just makes it so hard to fix anything. Because, the chances of getting this rotor off now are, well, slim. It might come off. And, those cap screws there, they're going to be hard to get off if these freewheeling hubs aren't working properly. So here's the adjustment for the clutch. It's obviously all rusted up, but luckily this is a cable operated clutch.
Yeah,
if it was hydraulic, it would mean that we couldn't do anything about it because they just adjust themselves. But a cable clutch will, as the clutch wears out, it will lose what's called the free play. That means that when you push the clutch and let it off the floor, I'm actually filming this. It comes right up before it actually engages. Now, what you don't want that, you actually want the clutch to engage just when you just come off the floor, and that is done by this nut and screw here. It actually also had a nut and screw at the end of the cable. But anyway, so we're just going to see if we can get some free. Okay, Zach. Or what we've done is I've actually got it so I can get the cable right outside, which is obviously going to make life a bit better, and try and free up those frozen nuts. And now the cable, the threads all damaged obviously with the rust. Okay, so I'm actually using this wire wheel on a drill, and I'm just trying to clean up those threads. Clean up the threads so I can move these two nuts, and that nut there I want to move back up the thread to there, which will give the whole clutch thing more free play, and then tighten it up on that one. So see how I get on. I really need this. I don't want it to take the whole clutch out of the car, so I'm just grabbing this with a pair of vice grips, which I don't have right now, and see if I can undo it. So this actually needed some serious thing. I grabbed the vice, which happened to be lying around on the thing, thanks to Miles. We've actually I've cleaned that up with a wire brush. I used a cigarette lighter just to heat this up a little bit, and with all of us holding this, we're just starting to get some action. I think we're there. It's amazing. And sort of go backwards and forwards. And thanks to the amazing roast off, courtesy of Worth, we are away. Okay, I think it's going to be a winner. Cut. I've just been corrected by my Yunko. How do we say this?
Rost.
Rost, which actually stands for?
Rust.
Oh, Rust.
Raw stuff.
And I think he thinks Worth is a German company. So we love Germans here at the farm because they
And in New
they
Zealand.
make very good woofers. Thank you. Cut. Okay, moment of truth. Started it up. Hold the exhaust. Put a V8 while we're doing this. I'm just going to see how it goes. So I'm just put it in reverse. So it's
Just had a new clutch put on this.
no, not in the clutch. I just bodged the clutch. I'm letting my foot up. It's definitely. This is definitely better. It's coming further up the thing. Okay, just shut the door and I'll drive out and see. Bring my new car. So busy worrying about my clutch. Yeah, it still feels pretty sick.
Mike Bennett is the Māori MacGyver of the farm. Fixes anything with nothing. And then crashes. New addition to the farm, little Suzuki 4-wheel drive Vitara. Be handy for firewood, carrying calves around, doing all sorts with this little beast. Oh, it's not the best clutch, but it will do. Good work, Mike.
Well, it's a bit embarrassing. Just dented my new truck straight away, driving down to the thing. Don't have Hemi here to blame as well, so I have to think of somebody else.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay,
Blake broke
well,
it.
it's a bit of an improvement, but yeah, it's going to need a new clutch. Might get around. Okay.
Good work.